probably should have, but I did bring up the elephant in the room, you know, Reese's wedding. She's opening up about her big day, while Rob wants to open up a can of whoop-ass on whoever is leaking Breaking Dawn photos. Here's what the twosome just revealed. Guys, this is my new friend Rosie, who stars alongside Reese and Rob. I'm about to go interview them now. You want to come with me, Rosie? Oh, I get it. There's not a chair big enough.
Whether you love me or not, it doesn't matter. But it's gotta be now.
Reese Witherspoon falls in love with Rob Pattinson in Water for Elephants, opening April 22nd. But in real life, she's got another love to talk about, new husband Jim Todd.
Are you still on this newlywed cloud of bliss?
That's actually, that's the cloud.
It's the cloud. You're still on it.
I'm sitting on top of it.
Reese's I do's caused a media stir 2 weekends ago. It even had Reese joking about the comparisons to the upcoming royal wedding.
Kate Middleton's been calling me, actually. I just wanted to tell you that.
Asking for advice?
She wanted to know what I was going to wear. She didn't want to wear the same thing. Because, you know.
What we know is we've got more from Reese's wedding later, as in photos. Stay tuned for that. But now it's her on-screen romance with Rob and her four-legged friend that is all the buzz.
Oh. Is this the way elephants flirt?
Okay, Rob, who's the bigger diva on set? Reese or Rosie?
Answer here.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of one example of diva behavior which she had, and I can't really think of one. The other thing, you kind of do whatever it wanted, though. Like, Reese can just go over in the corner and just take a dump.
That's not very ladylike, is it, Reese?
Wow, this has devolved.
All joke dropping aside, acting with an elephant was intimidating.
I got really nervous the first time I had to ride her, and I kind of, instead of like going onto her back, I kind of launched over her head, and I was like, this is not good.
It wasn't all work, though.
My kids came to the set, and it was really fun. We had a really nice time out in the desert.
Meanwhile, our Pats met with the, Rob Sess.
It was an intense experience. I mean, you're standing literally in burning hot temperatures for the whole day.
You were so nice. You went out and like, signed autographs, and you would take pictures and stuff like that.
But while Rob adores his many fans, he doesn't have much love for those that just leaked photos from the set of Breaking Dawn.
I don't understand why people do it. It's like, it's the same thing as like, you know, it's like hacking into people's emails and stuff. I mean, it's just ruining it for themselves. I mean, it's like, you know, no matter what type of fan you are, it's like, what is the point?
The movie, Water for Elephants, what was the attraction?
Well, I was a fan of the novel, and then they sent me the script, and I thought the character of Marlena was really interesting. She was sort of tough and, you know, kind of hard scrabble, and she had no education, no opportunities, and she sort of felt stuck in her life. And also, I just thought it was a very romantic time period, you know, in the 1930s in America. I read a lot about it, and I was interested in making a film about it.
And for you, Rob, I would imagine, seeing that Edward Cullen is so much a part of how people resonate with you, this had to be a pretty strategic pick for you, to pick Water for Elephants. Why?
I barely like any scripts, and this was one of the ones that luckily connected. It seemed a very, very easy decision to make. I like working with animals. I like working with children and animals because, like, it kind of alleviates some responsibility for being good. Like, because you kind of, there's always an unpredictable element, and it kind of humbles everybody. If you're working with a big elephant, like, you know, you're not really paying attention to what the other actors are doing, really.
Yeah, but you got to be the opposite Reese Witherspoon. So there's a little pressure associated with it.
That's what I mean, yeah. So you working opposite Reese Witherspoon, then you add an elephant, and then...
Do you mind if I stare at you the entire interview like this?
I know, literally, because your mouth was twitching. I thought you were going to hit me.
Should I be looking at you or not looking at you? That's all that's going through my mind.
Do you know how many girls are envious that you get to stare and stare? Go ahead, please.
Oh, man. Yeah, but you put a big elephant or a horse or something, and it makes everything a lot easier.
Sometimes when you put me and an elephant and a horse all in the same thing, it's hard to know what to look at.
Yeah.
Who's the bigger diva on set, Reese or Rosie?
The elephant can kind of do whatever it wanted. Reese can just go over in the corner and just take a dump. I mean,
whoa!
Wow.
Rob, I understand, and correct me if I'm wrong, that you may have even shed a few tears when Rosie was wrapped from the film. Is that true? You fell in love with your co-star a little bit.
I think kind of everybody did. Like, you sort of...
Yeah. I definitely cried when she left.
Did you?
It was emotional, yeah.
Obviously, you were with tons of professionals to help you train on top of Rosie, but at any point are you nervous or fearful or?
Yeah, I mean, definitely a couple times. I got really nervous the first time I had to ride her, and I kind of, instead of like going onto her back, I kind of launched over her head, and I was like, this is not good. So I wanted to look cool, too.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Did she look
So
cool,
you
Rob?
jumped over the whole elephant.
and I pretended, and I did a backflip, and everybody said, yay!